Hey everybody, today I am wanting very badly to make a sort of combined thing. I've been thinking about doing a playthrough, but mine would be like Rags to Riches 2 Legacy type thing. That's how I would want to do it, which is fine and all. But to start out with, this is Paisley Gold. This will be our girl. This will be our starter. But we are in Nordhaven, is that what it's called? And wait, I'm going to make a business. I want to register a small business. And I want to do a cafe, but I also want to add doing pottery and painting. So like, I was going to name it like Cats and Crafts Cafe. That's what I was going to do it as. And paint. So paint, do pottery, drink tea and coffee, play with pets. I'll probably take that out of there and put a different one in. Maybe something else to do with pets. I don't know what that would be under. Play with pets and learn. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What would it be under? Supervised customer? Cats. Should I make that? Okay, I think that's all I need for the criteria. Cats and crafts. Oops. Cafe. A place to play with cats. Drink coffee and do pottery and paint. I think I'm gonna use the paw print though, because I think it's gonna be cute. So Cats and Crafts Cafe. This is a place to play with cats, drink coffee, and do pottery and paint. And I have the business activities is play with pets, drink coffee, pets play and learn. You do pottery and paint. So we did that. And we're going to go ahead and build that. That's what I want to do in today. But I don't know how I want to do it. I do want the front to be up here. So maybe I'll just start with the box the best way possible. We have a box and then a bathroom for down here. And then we'll also need a house, like a place for her to stay. And that leads to that being the bathroom. Maybe where she's staying, can be like an open, what's it called? studio apartment. Break room. This is all the open space. I think I might expand the front of this a little, because I'm also trying to do this on starter funds, which might not work in the way that I wanted to, but I am willing to try. Okay. And then we can do the roofing, which I don't know how I want to do this per se, but I do know I want those to look like that, maybe up a little. And then see, they're too little to do that, so we're gonna shrink them back down. I could always do 2 baby roofs, make them bigger, and get rid of the side pieces so that it looks like that. This is gonna be how she gets up to her house, so I want to use the fancy railings, but I don't know if I can. Where's it? I'm blind. I couldn't see it. No, I want the ones with the lights on them. Yeah, see, that's so pretty. It's so pretty. In the front, we might not start off with these, but it's the thing I'm going for. Well, I should do doors first. Windows can wait. Bistro hutty. What? No. Funny, but not what I was looking for. Cozy bistro is what I was looking for. Do that in I don't know. Kind of tempting to do it in pink or even white. White would be pretty. Oops. But that leaves us with trying to find windows that look good up here. Okay, turn that off. No, it's glitched. I don't know why it does that. It's so annoying. I'm gonna put windows over here. That's fine. A door. See, that's a pretty door. It's cute. Okay, that's driving me bonkers. Thank you. And we'll need... Go ahead and... I guess it doesn't matter what, as long as we have... at least coloring for everything. Oh, that's glitched. I will be hiding that with something though. Okay. So now we have about $10,000 to do the inside, which is totally fine. But we're gonna go ahead and go with lights first, because we're gonna need those. There, light there, maybe a light back here and a light in there. We'll definitely need one in there. One in there, one at least here, and one over here. At least. And now, we also still need doors for in here. So I'm just gonna go plain doors that are white, because that matches the rest of it. Okay, so that's all done. So we're gonna go with cheap necessities. So toolets, cheap toolets, just cheap. Although once she gets the money and everything, I want to use the sleek bathroom kit in here when it's like time. See, like, that is so pretty. And I can go ahead and use it, because is that the cheap? I think that's the cheapest shower that we have. Oh, I should also put flooring down. Little kitchen. I might move this around, so don't get your hopes up that this is where it stays. And a bed. Probably gonna use that to cover up that. Good enough for me for up here right now. And the rest of this can be for doing it down here, which we're gonna add cat food bowls. Change those to cat ones. And a litter box. And maybe a mouse ball. And a bird ball. And we can put this little thing right here as well. And then we can deal with that in a minute. I don't know. Small business stuff. Yes, please, that's what I'm looking for, because I don't know what works and what doesn't work. We want a kiosk. We could put the kiosk outside. Coffee bar, that's what I wanted. We're gonna need a trash can, which can just be outside in the back here, and then just one inside as well, because you're gonna want one. And maybe, what else can I, okay, so this is what I was looking for. Ticket kiosk, go in front. And to put some tables in here. One more maybe. Do some chairs. I'm gonna go with these ones because they're cute. Okay. And I could add a couch in here, but I might go for something a little more cute, maybe. Little couch for them to sit on, and maybe a stash break room, so a little couch in there. And I'll put a TV in here. Maybe the one from Get to Work, that is expensive. So maybe not, maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. So now we're gonna go back in here with the walls and decide on something other than what we had. So this is textured, that's cool. Might go for blue back here. Cute little backsplash. for that. Might go pink inside for this. Yeah. Which makes me rethink what I'm gonna do with the wall back here. I think I should go more white. I also could do it this way, which might make it look a little bit more like it belongs there, which does help. Tile for the bathroom. I'm gonna do green. And for in here, I am just gonna do a plain collar, probably brown. In here, I think I want to do tile. I think I'm going to do this one because it looks fancy. See, that's not fancy enough. I mean, that is fancy enough, but it just didn't look fancy enough to me. I mean, dark enough. I'm going a little bit nuts over here. Maybe I should go tan. Yeah, tan. So upstairs in her house, I am going to put wood in, but I think I'm going to use this one because I love this wood. And in the bathroom with the tile, probably do this one over where this is gonna be, which is about right there. I'll put a bathtub in here too eventually. And I believe I'll let the rest of this be wood. Not normally, well, no, I shouldn't do that. I think I'll make it a different color. Maybe grayish, gray blue. Okay, I can work with that. Or white. Probably white. And then with the walls, do the same tile over there by the bath, the shower. I'm gonna do this over here. Maybe do green over here. Okay. This might end up all this color. I won't lie. And then in here, I'm gonna do one solid color of maybe a dark until I get like a scheme going in here. But there it is. This is what I'm going to do right now. So this is the build. I am not decorating the outside of the house yet because I want to do that when I get more money again and start getting revenue in. But I hope you liked the video and thanks so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a fantastic week.